Good morning. Getting ready to do a smoked orange bourbon porter. Going to get ready to cold smoke my grains. Going to show you how I'm going to take care of that. Don't worry about the recipe. If you'd like it, I'll have the recipe available. But let me show you how we're going to go about this. We've got my chocolate malt. And what we're going to do is we're going to dump all these grains into this pan so that we can smoke these and end up with a fine porter. Just give me a second here and let's get these things going. Crystal. We have got some carapils. And these are just leftover grain from all the brews that I've been making. We're doing an extract brew, so I'm not set up to do all grains yet, but that day's coming. We've got quite a bit here though. And this is just going to be an excellent porter. I've done this before. I've never smoked it. So we're going to see how this goes. I love to play around. And so we're going to check this out. And this will be the last edition of our grains. We're going to take this. This is just an ordinary throwaway roasting pan. We're going to take these grains and just mix them up good. I love this thing. That smells so nice. Alright. We've got a good probably 3 pounds of grains sitting here. We're going to take this. We're going to go out and fire up our smoker. We'll cold smoke this for a little bit and then off to the grinder. Stay tuned and I'll show you how we get this done. Alright, so didn't think I needed to tell you guys how to start a fire, but I got a nice smoldering bed of coals. I've got my grain set and I got a couple of blocks just so that the pan doesn't heat up here. We want to cold smoke this grain. We don't want to cook it, which means we need to keep the temperature down at 100 degrees if we can. And we don't want to cook this grain, otherwise you might as well just grind it up, make bread, pizza dough, whatever. It ain't going to be any good for making beer. So I'm going to leave this in here. I got a nice smoke going on. We're going to leave this grain in here, stir it around once in a while to get it evenly smoked. Probably going to keep this thing in here about an hour or so. And then we should be good. I'm going to monitor my temperature to be sure that we don't get above 100 degrees, 120 degrees max. So I will be back with you. We're going to let this thing go for a little while. So y'all sit back, have a cold one, and I'll be back. Okay, you can see we've got a really nice smoke going on. We'll come up here, we'll check our temperatures. Our temperatures are good. A good rule of thumb, if you can lay your hand on there, you're in pretty good shape temperature-wise. It's not too hot, so we've been here about 20 minutes or so. What I want to do is I like to open this up. Oh yeah. Now let's just stir this grain up a little bit. Get a nice even smoke on everything. The grain is actually still kind of cool. So we know we're in good shape here. You can see again I've got it raised off the grate just in case this gets hot, which again I can put my fingers on it, so we're not too hot. Things are going well. Boy, I can't wait to taste some of this. This is well worth all this trouble. If you've ever had a smoked porter, you're going to enjoy this. So we'll check on this again. About 10-15 more minutes. We'll stir it one more time and we'll let it finish. We're going to keep this in here about a good hour. I'll be back. Alright, we're about 3/4 of the way through the hour. I'm going to give this thing one more check. Mix these grains up a little bit. The grains are still cool. good. Means we're taking on a nice smoky flavor without cooking these things, which is important. We don't want to cook this. So we're going to give this just a little while longer. Absorb some of this nice smoke. And we're going to go off to the grain mill with it. Stick around, it's going to be fun. Okay, I let the grain go just a little bit longer. Checked on it a little while ago. So we've got a total here, nice, 2 hours. The grain is slightly warm. It's not hot. Again, the grill's not hot. So we've done a good job. We can see the grain's taken a little bit of a nice smoky color to it, so we know we're good. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how we cold smoke our grain for our porter. I hope this helps you out. Happy brewing, and we'll see you on the next one.